So what's going on, and is it just a problem locally? David Mann is joining us. He's a reporter from Louisville Business First. David, I gotta say it, I hear it at my tire store. We can't get workers. Even at health clubs, we can't find lifeguards.
Sure.
What's going on in any employer?
Yeah, it's happening everywhere. A lot of employers from different industries have told me about it for the last, I guess, 5 years or so, and it seems to be getting worse and worse. Like a lot of great news for employees and job seekers out there, but it's tough for these companies to find the workers that they need.
Well, we talked about, General Electric, they're going to have those 400 jobs.
Mm-hmm.
We talked about Amazon raising the bar when it comes to minimum wage. What are the toughest jobs to fill? Are you finding anything out about that? Are they manufacturing or skilled laborers?
Right now, the toughest thing, because we're heading into the holiday season, is going to be these unskilled warehouse workers. UPS is looking for a lot of people. Amazon, they haven't announced yet, but they're going to pretty soon. I would imagine that they're looking for a lot of people. But I think overall, the hardest thing is skilled workers. So machinists, electricians, welders, that sort of thing.
Well, UPS use it as examples, even having a hard time finding pilots,
Oh,
experienced
right,
pilots.
yes. There's a pilot shortage.
Now that's really skilled.
Yeah, it is. And I've been told that UPS pays pilots very well, so they don't have as much trouble as other airlines, but maybe that's just the company's talk.
We've seen such a shift, though, too, because we've covered certain stories lately where they're getting students prepared to be, I guess, occupational ready. Mm-hmm. But I don't know that we're meeting that as quickly as it needs to be. So what does that mean? I mean, what happens in a situation like this?
For the workers, you would think it means that the salaries are going to go up, because the harder it is to find someone with these skills, the more they're going to make. But it's kind of been baffling to economists and policymakers that wages really haven't rose that much, even though there's definitely a demand for those skills. So I think that's something that we'll probably see play out over the next few years. Surely they'll start to go up.
All right, so the jobs that are more manual and more gritty,
mm-hmm.
that we all depend on for their services, what's the future there?
For now, it looks like companies are just trying to throw a lot of money at those workers. Mm-hmm. UPS is doing some bonuses. As you said earlier, Amazon's raised their hourly rates to $15 an hour. And I think a lot of other companies are going to have to do the same in order to compete with them. I just wrote a story about that, UPS, and whether they can compete with Amazon considering its higher wages.
What is the unemployment rate? We're looking at Help Wanted, and you look at all of these and you think, my gosh, if there's anybody out there looking for a job,
yeah.
I mean, I hate to say it, are there no excuses? You should be able to find a job?
Right, so a lot of good people are employed. The unemployment rate's pretty low. It's around, last I checked, it was in July, and it was about 4.3%. I think it was a little higher in Louisville than it is nationwide, but that's still a very low rate. So.
Yeah.
I had a chimney sweep tell me, I'm it. I can't get anybody to help me out. It's obviously a dirty job here and very, very labor intensive. Mm-hmm. But he said, I used to have a staff of 4, now it's down to me.
I've heard a dozen companies tell me that, and they've been telling me that for years. It doesn't sound like it's getting any better.
Interesting. Well, thank you very much. Really appreciate your expertise on it.